Hello, good afternoon, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Kusnul Asyaifah, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here are the complete news. The first news is Social Minister distribute BLT at the Banda Aceh Post Office. Minister of Social Affairs Tri Risma Haryani distribute direct cash assistance or BLT fall to oil or BBM to underprivileged community at the PT Pos Indonesia branch office in Banda, Aceh. The Minister of Social Affairs said the risk distribute of BLT Banda Aceh has now reached 99% and Aceh Jaya 60%. Meanwhile, according to Risma, in other district or city in Aceh, the distribute or BLT has reached over 90%. Even so, she said the Minister of Social Affairs, based on information from the Banda Aceh branch of the post office, the risks were significant or obtained distribute to BLT. For the scope of the Aceh, that Social Minister Risma, the benefit of the BLT were 90,000 people. She also realized that the assistance can be used by the community to buy basic daily needs. For distribute of BLT, Risma said there is so far problem have been found. The Minister of Social Affairs target the distribute at the pilot of BLT BBM for the Aceh be complete this week. For the Aceh, the target is Sunday this week can be finished, Risma said her official statement yesterday. The amount of BLT BBM distributed to KPM told the Post Indonesia. Per month is given every 2 months for the next 4 months from the September 2022. In the distribution, Mesign divide into the stake, namely the first 100,000 September and the second 300,000 in December 2022. It is so that total assistance relieved by the Aceh KPM and is 66,000, so the relieved average 500,000 in December. The next news is branch office at the Indonesia Democratic Party of the struggle in the Medan destroyed. The Medan city government also destroyed the post building of the Indonesia Democratic Party of Struggle in Hamdan village, Medan Maimun district, Medan, because it was trending on the Discovery channel. The building is now branch office of the Indonesian Democratic Party Struggle, which has been stable for decades, and the first head of branch of Indonesia Democratic Party of Struggle, Hamdan Sub-District, Medan Maimun Sub-District. Earlier relieved that risk before demolition of the building was carried out. His body is in the relieved at notification letter from the Medan city government. He said that after receiving a letter from the Medan city government, he confirmed the matter to branch leadership council of the Indonesian Democratic Party of the Struggle. Ali also added did not know to the branch office is Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle should be removed. He said that the Medan city government police was separated to clean the dirty night location, plus the existence to building mat in the Mataluti route narrow and often jammed. Ali explained that the building the branches of the Indonesian Democratic Party of the Struggle location was stabilized since the beginning in the information. He also realized that the building was illegal because it was standing on the Dindai Channel. However, hope that the Medan city government will also think about the fate of the traders, whereas also building was also demolished. The risk because apart from the branch office of Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle and Golkar, there is also building belonging to traders which have not brought under control because there is illegally standing and blocking drainage channel. The next news is, Layar Tancap is still serving in the Serpong Daring TV show. His name is Jamburi. People are more familiar with calling him Bang Aji or Pong Al Asif. When they meet the TribunTangerang.com on the Thursday, this 43 years old man was trading with a plug in the screen equipment. The sharp screen equipment warehouse is a Maruga Chia Tersut, so Tangerang City in warehouse in the area of plug with screen equipment ranging from the sound system, projector, license, catalyst, and other. The Bung Haji plan in domestic product, he adjusts the slant checker on the real film castle for the proper rotation. According to him, he really liked watching movie in his joint venture as a crew. He bought a broken projector with a word million from a friend that affixed it to the project cable to repair a broken projector. Thirdly, he domestic Indian film cassettes in Anoya 1 to European film. He would return to the customer wishes. Bang Aji said the step-by-step screen remains an idol for the community. Even though people, Thomas already filed to various television programs. One film screening, he changed 600 to 700,000 depending on the location of the film. If also the Tangsel area presses many change the screen skill like people cinema most, ideally instead the year of open mind challenge into wonder change to cinema dispense. In addition, there is also other challenge, namely the harmony of sound and film image. To maintain the tancap, layar tancap, Aji hopes the community will be continue to support domestic layar tancap in the world. The next news is, the improvement service of the Lampung province monitor in the beach pollution by the oil well. The Lampung Province Environmental Service monitored 3 batches in East Lampung on Wednesday. The monitoring is ordered to review an location where some time ago is still pilot and wishes to belonging to PTPHLOC. The first location in the Kerang Mas Beach, Muara Gading Mas Village, Labuhan Maringgai District, East Lampung. The location is one point the bin pollution with style oil by the PHOCs. Monitoring at location at around 10 a.m., the condition of the Kerang Mas Beach look clean. Along the entrance until about 500 meters on the coast, there is no trace oil west. In the beach, Labuan Maringgai District is Lampung. At the second location at the Lampung Province, Improvement Surveillance team arrived at around 10 a.m. It was observed there was still some residual oil wells in this location. The result monitoring almost every 2 meters distance. A found trace will see a rice stacker and the small size. The west is stolen and the sun in the farmer cell. The retirees continue monitoring to third location to be accessed at Mutiara Baru Beach. Team arrived at around 11 p.m. The location there is third beach as well the second beach. There is still some spontaneous former oil wells to the ore skin in the beach. In the review also attended by the head of the Lampung Province Improvement Service Amelia Kusmawati and head of the commercial of CIDPO AIS Indra Darmawan. When improvement at the location, head of the commercial of the CIDPO Indra Darmawan confirmed that the three were still oil spills at several points on the coast. He also explained that the re-mining oil comes from former leak from the previous oil rebraining. He also represented that of the three were no more leaks from the refinery owned by the PTPHE Oasis. The next news is National Shop House in Muntok is burned. A Volks National Shop House on the Mayor Street, Syafrin Rahmat, Muntok District, West Bangka Regency caught fire on Wednesday. Smoke below of the shop causing smoke and electric to be damaged by the red rooster. The fire can be switched from the pile of wires is thought to have been caused by electrical short inside the shop. Alfian, 32 years old, the son, the owner of the national store, he said that fire occurred at around 5 a.m. when the smoke came out from the shop. The fire came from the electric terminal emitting smoke and 3 were sparked. Seeing the spark with along with the families and local community igniting the fire using makeshift equipment. The fire did not go to he badly contained the local department. He has made that the result the incident and family survived at the 90 million. It is because some electronic goods were burned. Meanwhile, head of the fire department and the West Bangka Fire Department, Zulkarnain, said the cause of the wind suspend electrical short circuit. He said the party receiving a report around in the afternoon and immediately dispatched a fire engine to the scan. Not long after, a fire engineer was deployed to igniting the fire to Toko National. In the less in the 5 minutes, the fire was timed by the officer. Luckily, there is no casualty in the incident. And however, there is a time to the no consumed by the fire will immediately remove only a few items, such as fans, arms, cables, and several others time covered the fire. The next news is a passenger stopped a taxi driver online. Passenger show of the taxi online travel occurred on the Plumpung Samper route, Koja, North Jakarta on Wednesday, 18, 2022 afternoon. Victim Sian, 45 years old, was attacked using a sharp weapon by the VR 17 years old. Was the passenger himself in the arriving destination on Ace Witness incident, Balo said the victim to the pre-pertatus binding attack with a him machine. Blood was pouring in victim car, causing the enclave understand rate. It is don't know. Resident who burned screamed with the victim immediately causes pre-pertatus although they had lost track of time. The pre-pertatus will also decry a crushing statement. The chronology began with the victim relief and online taxi order from the direction of Cinere Depok to Tanjung Priok station. Arriving to destination, the perpetrators was regulated to the gate off, asked the victim to change this destination to the Plumpang Samper Koja route. Because they did not have the money for the fare, the perpetrators finally attacked the victim with the intention escaping without playing. The next news is Ardiansyah sentenced to the 20 years in prison. The defendant Ardiansyah was sentenced to the 20 years in prison in trial to Muara Enim District Court on the Thursday. The sentence of the 20 years in prison is lower than the demand the public prosecutor would demand in the defendant with a life sentence. The defendant, who is a former police officer, sentenced the defendant, who is a former police officer, was tried in the casing burning his girlfriend, Nancy Marlina, by touching with him, causing to the death on March 10, 2022. Based on the fact of observation, the trial was delayed by the plenary judges considering of the Sally Nefrianti, Sarah Riki Suryanti, and Tri Ayu Wulandari. The public prosecutor team considered of the Alik Akbar Suryandi. Meanwhile, the defense of the defense Haru and the Prasetya, the trial was closed quartered by the police from the Muara Enim Resort Police. The team read for the panel judges based on the judges' consideration with was aggrieving. The development was a string action being considerably planned. From the fact of the trial, defendant legally considering commit a crime as regulation and article in the criminal code, the sentence in defendant 20 years in prison. Having the federal, the prison Ardiansyah would debre online trial in the Banda in prison without hardly ability to clear appeal. Well, I think those all the news for today with me, Kusala Ashaifa. Don't forget to follow us in Tribun Lampung News Video, Tribun Lampung Facebook, Tribun Lampung Instagram, and Tribun Lampung TikTok for more information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.